The sales VP I once worked for at VMware asked me, how do you measure sales rep performance other than quota? How do you know you or someone on your team had a good day or good week? These are great questions for really any role you're in, not just sales. For example, how do you measure the performance of your network team other than uptime? How do you measure the performance of your developers other than lines of code written? They're such simple, open ended questions that any leader should be able to answer. From a sales perspective, I think the answer is activity. And this activity will lead to pipeline and revenue. I might be old school, but I measure my weekly activity based on number of net new customers I've met with, number of partners I've talked to, and number of in person meetings, lunches, happy hours, and events. I know I had a good week when I score at least a 4 in each of these categories. This is not easy in post COVID times, but finally starting to see some activity pick up again. Most customers are super busy. So if you do get a meeting, don't waste their time and come prepared. From a development perspective, I love the way Arista manages performance of developers. The most important aspect of our products is quality. We don't incentivize developers to hit deadlines for new features. We don't have a QA team, and all developers write their own automated tests. Performance is measured in number of regression bugs. Since 2007, we've only had 8 compared to the hundreds from our competitors. I see a lot of networks today built for redundancy with hardware, and hardware does fail. However, the biggest outages are almost always from bad software. From a network engineering perspective, uptime is an obvious metric to track. But what are your daily and weekly activities that lead to uptime? Are you monitoring real time telemetry, troubleshooting issues, upgrading old software, documenting config, automating network as a service, following change control? These are all activities that can be simply tracked and managed through Arista's Cloud Vision, which leads to better uptime and faster operations. How was your last week? How does this week look for you?